a Russian epic, a great drama of conscience, Mussorgsky's only completed opera, Boris Godunov. For the first time, London's Royal Opera House is currently showing the rarely seen original version from 1869. And it's also a debut in the lead role for the famous Welsh bass baritone Bryn Terfel.
It's incredibly important that one chooses the right roles at the right time of one's career. Now I'm 50 years old. I feel I can change another gear into different kinds of roles.
He takes on one of the greatest operatic bass baritone roles of all times, the haunted tsar Boris Godunov. Terfel spent almost a year warming up for the challenging role.
German, Italian, French, you can correct yourself. Russian, it's a totally different animal. It's a new language for me. At Covent Garden, we also have many Russians in the orchestra. So I've been looking at the leader of the second violins and the second desk of the violas, and they're winking and they're showing their approval.
The new production from director Richard Jones is led by the energetic music director Sir Antonio Pappano.
Funnily enough, you hear two notes of this opera and you know it's a Russian opera. It has that distinct color, the color of the double basses and the bassoons and the cellos. Mussorgsky has created a world that is really about his country.
Undoubtedly, you cannot hide the fact that it is incredibly, in nature, Russian. Some deep instruments, this low, beautiful melodies. He wrote specifically to the lower voices.
The opera was inspired by the 16th century Tsar Boris Godunov, who came to power by allegedly murdering the true heir.
The story itself comes from Pushkin, who dressed up history a little bit. We don't really know if Boris had the young Dmitri assassinated. We don't really know that for a fact. But it makes for great theater, and to see somebody tortured psychologically by the weight of this guilt is, in theater, something very, very interesting.
It's a very psychological, nuanced characterization, especially when you get towards the death scene. This dark side, this inner turmoil is always in him. So this is the rise and the fall of Boris Godunov. From the moment that he's alone with his son, there's this folk-like, beautiful melody that he is telling his son, now it's your time, take care.